Welcome to this episode of Wreck-It Recruiter. I'm Katie McConnell Olson here, your resident Wreck-It Recruiter, here to just talk about how you can just do everything wrong with the hiring process. And today we're talking about how to do reference checks that don't add any value. Brought to you by the Strategic Advisory Board and GrowthWise Search Partner, providing human capital and hiring solutions for rapid growth companies throughout the United States. So let's talk about how to do reference checks that add absolutely no value whatsoever, right? Many companies have reference checks as part of their hiring process. And so what's important is that this is an extra step that doesn't add any value whatsoever, and you just make it a waste of time for everybody involved. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to do that in a couple of easy steps, super simple. First of all, ask the candidate for references. Don't tell them who you want to talk to. Right? Just ask them, hey, can you send me over a list of references? The more vague, the better. Don't tell them how many people you want to talk to. Don't specify, hey, send me your past supervisor, a subordinate. No, just say, send me over a couple of references. Now, they might ask you, is there anyone in particular that you would like to speak with? Passive aggressive is the name of the game. We've been over this, so you could probably just ignore that question entirely and just sort of see what they do. If you feel inclined, you might just tell them something vague like, yeah, just whatever you think makes sense. Now, here's the trick. If they give you their neighbor, their spouse, or a couple of their coworkers, maybe ones that also got disgruntled and quit their last job at the same time, get annoyed by that, right? Get annoyed that they didn't give you a past supervisor and a past subordinate. Now, you didn't ask, but it's okay. We can be annoyed by things that we didn't ask for. That's kind of how this Wreck-It process works, right? Anyways, so we get these references from these kind of random people. We don't know who they are. And next thing that we want to do is call them, right? So let's call them, not give them any information whatsoever about what we're trying to accomplish. Don't tell them about your company. Again, what if they're a competitor? We don't want to give up the jig on that. And just, ask them a couple of surface level questions. Who are you? What did the candidate do for you? Is there anything I should know about them? Do they have any personal drama in their lives, and verify dates of employment? That's about it. What we don't want to do is really sort of dive into those second level questions and have a real meaningful conversation with the reference. So avoid things like, let me explain to you what the job is that we're looking to hire this person for. How do you see that lining up with the role that they served in the past? Avoid that question. That's like entirely too complicated for what we're trying to accomplish. Reference checks should be like, I don't know, 2 minutes. Next of all, don't ask for a referral, right? The last thing that you want to do is upset a reference, especially if it's a coworker of this candidate that you already know has the right skill set, by asking the candidate, hey, do you ever think about leaving your job? Or, hey, if we have opportunities in the future, would you like to be on our list? You don't want to ask those questions, right? That's just, who has time for that and that kind of follow-up? That just doesn't even make sense, right? And certainly don't provide your contact information. You definitely don't want to keep in touch with references. If they're looking for a job in the future, they can go through your normal process, right? Why have them on the short list? That doesn't make any sense at all. All right, so that in a nutshell is how to completely blow a reference check and do it all the wrong ways. So maybe some of that resonated with you as things that maybe you're currently doing or not doing, or things that maybe you could do better. It's all in good fun, right? We're trying to have a good time and look at things a little bit different and a little bit upside down and inside out. So to take a deeper dive into maybe how we can help you optimize your hiring and work on some of these things, if these are some of the challenges that you're facing, or maybe you're not doing references, or maybe you are and you're just not getting a lot of value out of them, let's talk about it. Click the link in the description and we'll be glad to help you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips.